Hello friends, it's time for another Facebook Live at noon. So excited to show you the tea card that I was trying to show you yesterday. This stamp set miraculously appeared on my shelf. That's all I have to say about that. Yesterday we made this gorgeous card. I hope you enjoyed it, so make sure and catch that video if you didn't get to see it. Today we're going to make this sweet card with the Tea Boutique suite. Don't forget the door prize form. The link for the door prize form is right here in this Facebook post. We had some people find it yesterday, and I drew random drawing. The winner of yesterday's prize, which are the fun flowers, was Barb Reben. So I'll be mailing that out to her. Today's prize is Fine Sparkle Adhesive Backed Gems. So let's crack these open and see what colors they are. It looks like we have a coral, pale papaya, Tahitian tide, and looks like mint or pool party. Either way, it'll go with both. So gorgeous, gorgeous. That's the first of me laying eyes on these embellishments, and I love them. So make sure and fill out the door prize form each day. It's listed in the Facebook Live. Hello, Betty. Good to see you. Okay, I'm just gonna put this over there. All right, so make sure and fill out the door prize form each day to win our fun prize. Remember that when you put during the catalog kickoff week, if you have an order of 35 or more, you get free make and takes. And if you have $50 or more order, you will get free embellishments, a new fun embellishment. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed, so you don't miss any of these videos. And all of the information that pertains to this Facebook Live each day, you'll also find in the click the link to my blog. That's where you sign up for the email to get the instructions, where you can sign up for the cute birthday card class. You're going to make 8 of these sweet little cards with the Catch You Later set. It's a fun class. You need to sign up for that by the 15th. You'll get information about my product share, which is all of the designer papers and the new annual catalog ribbons, a yard of each, and a 6x12 of the paper. So that's a great way to get a lot for a little. Finally, you'll want to know that the In Color Starter Kit is available right now in May. You always get a good deal, which is $125 for $99 with no shipping with the starter kit. But in May, you get free In Color grid paper, In Color cardstock, all the ink pads, and a pack of the designer paper. I'm so jealous. So if you haven't already signed up, you have to. Okay, and in no obligation to do anything else besides get a great discount. So let's start our little card, and make sure and stay to the end because I have a huge show of Tea Boutique cards for you to see. So don't click off at the end. Hang around and you can see all of my gorgeous projects and swaps. All right, so the fun thing about this card is it's simple, all right? And it starts with a note card, or it's not really a note card, it's like a card base, and these are part of the Tea Boutique suite, but they come in all the fun new in colors, which is my favorite thing about the Tea Boutique suite. Okay, so I always invest in the new in colors, but it's super exciting when Stampin' Up! Takes the time to make a suite that uses them all. So that's what you'll see here on Tea Boutique. You just want to get it all. It's $158, $670 for $67 only. That's not bad. You've got all this wonderful designer paper. It's got teacups, all the flowers. This lemon is adorable. I used it to make this cute treat for people that are in my stamp club. You can get these lemon mini bundt cakes from Walmart. But I want to show you something about this designer paper. We're not using it on this, well, we are using it on this card, but there's something that you might not know unless somebody showed it to you. Because some people, there's a lot of people that love flowers and teacups, but there's also a lot of people that don't. Some of my people that like the cute critters and things. But be aware that every side that isn't a fancy flower is a cool monochromatic pattern, okay? So you've got all these cool patterns on the backs of the tea set, okay? And in fact, that's exactly what I used on these cute cards. So do you see any hint of tea here? No, this is all cards made with the Tea Party Tea Boutique paper. So just be aware that if you're not a fancy flower and teacup girl, that you still are going to need this designer paper because of all these here. This will be the easiest way to show you all the cool prints on the backs of the papers. So don't overlook it. That's what I'm here to show you, things that you might not normally see. All right. So the other color in with all the other colors is crushed curry, which does kind of line our whole line out. And we're going to get to use the dies and this cute stamp set. So that's what all you need in the suite. All right, so the note cards, we're going to pull this one that has Starry Sky. Oh, let's see. We have Betty here, Barb here. Hello, Betty. And Barb says, good morning. Thanks for sharing. Thank y'all for sharing. I love it when you share my videos with your friends. The more the merrier. And Barb, you may not have seen at the beginning that you won the prize drawing from yesterday. So you're going to start with one of these cool cards. It's a standard sized card base. So sometimes people think these are note cards, but it's a standard sized card base. Okay. That's in that suite. And we are going to use a piece of basic white cardstock over it. Again, all the measurements will be in the PDFs that you get each day. At the end, I'll send out all the PDFs for the projects. I may even send them out midweek. We'll just see how things go. So let's do our stamping first. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and get the teacup die out. Oh no. Okay. Well, no. Let's see where it is because we used it in, here it is, in our stamp club yesterday, or this weekend, but it happens to be right by me. So this is where your teacup is going to go. That just lets you eyeball where your teacup is going to go. And when you're stamping with these clear stamps, you need to have a Stampin' Purist mat underneath to get the best contact, or you won't have good stamping. Well, hello, Ellen. Great to see you, Cousin Ellen. Glad you're here. All right, now these are the colors we're going to use. Garden Green, Crushed Curry, New, Starry Sky, and Fresh Freesia. So I love this color combo. It just reminds me of like a fresh, I don't know, like a little shop in Italy or something. I don't know. All right, so first we're going to stamp our sentiment. I often start with my sentiment just because you don't want to finish your card and then the sentiment not fit, right? So it's a good idea to start with your sentiment right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stamp these greenery coming out of our cup. Now I can see right there we're going to have plenty of room the way that I have that. So I'm going to shift this down just a tad, and then I'll know exactly where to stamp that. And I'm going to stamp it right here with Garden Green. All right. Now, one of the cooler stamps in the set is this like floral stamp. I'll show you right here. And I took it off the block on purpose because I want to show you something. If you take a stamp that's kind of, I won't say flimsy, but it's easily repositioned, and you stick it on your block, you're probably going to kind of force it a certain way. So you want it to be how it's supposed to be. So drop it on your surface and then pick it up with your block, and that will make it be exactly where it's supposed to be. Now, if you want to stretch it out for some reason, you can. That's a bonus. But in this particular instance, we want it to go exactly where it goes because Stampin' Up! Makes our stamps exactly where they need to be to coordinate with each other. So we're going to stamp this with our Fresh Freesia. And this is going to line up just perfectly because they've made this stamp to go with its friends. And we've got a little floral situation popping out of our little cup. Isn't that adorable? All right, now let's do one more stamped thing. And this is probably my favorite element in the stamp set. I just love citrus. I love anything citrus. I love grapefruits, oranges, lemons, limes. I love it all, especially to eat, but also to stamp with. I just think they're fresh and cute and fun. So we are going to stamp our little lemon here with our crushed curry. And the last thing, I said that was the last thing we were going to stamp, but I lied. Because now we're going to stamp our teacup onto the designer paper. So remember I told you this cool back of this tea paper? Well, we're going to stamp right on it because we're going to use our emboss machine to cut that out. So, of course, you don't just ever buy the stamp set. You always want to buy the dies that coordinate because that's what makes it fancy. All right, so you've got your teacup ready to cut. So we're going to cut these two things with our emboss machine. So let us get out our lemon die. There it is. And our little teacup die. I just had it. Okay, there it is. Just a tip. A friend of mine got me this bowl from Home Depot. It holds like nuts and screws and things, and that's a nice way to keep your dies from flipping all over the world when you're crafting. Because if you're like me, I'm sort of a manic crafter. Everything just gets buried. I'm curious, what's for lunch today? What are you eating for lunch? I made some taco soup, so I'm excited because I love soup no matter how warm it is. It's never too warm for me for soup. So I love that it's just ready to eat. That's my kind of meal. But I wonder what you're having for lunch today. All right, we're gonna set this little teacup here. We're gonna cut these both at the same time. Where's my bucket? You have to not hide your bucket from yourself. That's not good. Okay, so we're gonna line this up. And I like, when I'm lining something up so carefully, I like to grab a Post-it note and put it over that. We do have a new magnetic platform that I have not purchased yet. It escaped me, my vision, when I made my last order. So that'll be something we'll show soon. But for now, we'll use our little Post-it notes. All right, so we're keeping those steady. So we have our cup and our lemon. All right, and then we're just gonna pop those onto our card. So let us stick this down. I just stuck this straight down with Stampin' Seal to my cute little card base. And stick this straight down with Stampin' Seal. And the only thing that's gonna get popped up is our cute little lemon. Oh, there's my dimensionals. All right, so we're gonna pop that up like so. And it's just adorable. Isn't that so cute? Quick and easy. The only little minimally hard part is cutting those out with your dies, but the dies make it so quick and easy. You'll want to get the whole suite, the TB Toot Suite 158, 670, put it on your order. That will get you a free embellishment from me, yay, as well as the free make and takes from tomorrow's Facebook Live. Tomorrow night we have a new catalog kickoff, big deal. All right, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Don't forget the door prize form. All right, let me take you on a tour of the cool tea party cards that I have. First of all, as a part of being in Stampin' Up, I got some free early sets for free. And the stamp set I got is limited edition. Oh, Barb is having leftover tenderloin sandwich. That sounds great. So I used the limited edition set, which is our copyright set, where you can stamp your cute little stuff on the back that says handmade by whatever. I received that as part of being a happy shopper. But you've got the designer paper and the new in colors here that we just talked about. Parakeet Party, Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis, Sweet Sorbet, and Tahitian Tide. I love them all. Sometimes one of the in colors has to grow on me, but I love them all right off the bat. Here's another set of cards we're going to make in our team meeting this weekend. Again, focusing on these cute new colors. Our little birdies, they're so cute. I'm sure we'll see something by the birdies later. Another set of cards using the tea set. Now, just so you'll know, every in color has a coordinating ribbon, and there are some cute embellishments. They're called dots, some kind of something dots. There's also a blending marker and this sparkly paper and designer paper for all the in colors. So these particular set of cards uses every single thing that we sell with the in colors, I believe. So very cute, and you can see how adorable that tea set is just with one color. Makes it fantastic. Now, I also set out to make every single project on the page of the tea suite just for fun. I just was having fun. Hello, Rhonda. So let me show you these. Now, they're cute on the paper, but there's something about seeing them in person. So we have this sweet little Tea Boutique slimline card. We have a little swap. It's not a swap, sorry. It's a card that I made. Ooh, it got kind of bent. I took these all over this weekend and they got loved on. The dies also have a little thing that can cut out this cute little lemon and an overlay and these sweet little hearts, as well, of course, as the teacup. And then you've got those strips of designer paper back there. So cute. And someone else had a great idea and just absolutely did the same thing I did. That was a swap I received. Here's another cute teacup card. I love this one because it incorporates our in colors with some of our previous colors, Fresh Freesia, with the new color. This looks like Orchid Oasis. Loving that. Now, this little thing I made, it's a clear envelope with a thing around it, but in our catalog, we have these new packets called, let me see if I can find them quickly. Pretty quick at finding stuff. Peekaboo treat bags. So they're little treat bags that have a slot in them that you can see the treats. So that's what, I didn't have the peekaboo treat bags when I made that, but I put some little tea bags in here and made a cute little tea cup. And then the last card is just a little 4x4 card using the Orchid Oasis. So I hope you enjoyed that little tea party at our tea party. And don't forget to fill out the door prize form to register to win the next set of prizes, which are these fine sparkle adhesive bag gems. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.